Stuveli Technology Private Limited has a successful track record in the field of academia, research, training, and recruitment and job assistance since its inception in 2018. We also offer training and internship for all levels of professional world. It starts from plus two level to a seasoned professional. We in Stuveli Technology emphasize academic and research development as no civilization can survive without education and can't progress without research. We work with each applicant to prepare them for employment ready. Stuveli Technology bridges the gap between employer and employer via industry or product specific selection and pre-employment training. Just for a quick look, I'm sharing my screen and showing all the unique services which Stuveli Technology Private Limited family holds. So I'll be sharing my screen now. So I hope my screen is visible to you all.
Yes, visible.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So for learning and teaching platform, we have Prayog.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
For internship and for internship training program, we have StudentTurn. For professional resume builder, we have ResumeOcean. For job portal, we have Navrojan. For education, we have Vidyapun. For psychometric test, we have Sudakshita. For research, we have Anushram. 1 second. So now I'll hand over to Piyush ma'am. So she will be your mentor for today's workshop. And I hope you will enjoy the workshop today. And please feel free to ask questions to her and try to be more interactive during the session. And if you are all comfortable with it, please switch on your camera so that we can make this session more interactive. Divyanshu, I have stopped sharing the screen. So that's why my screen is not visible.
Ma'am, I'm not allowed to share my, open my camera.
Sorry?
Ma'am, I'm not allowed to start video from my side.
Okay, then it's fine. Then, like maybe there might be some issue from your end. And if you are able to like switch on your videos, you students can switch on the videos. And
Not
if you are
from
not,
my side. It's
It's a host
it's
setting.
from your side.
but I see many of the students are able to like start their video. Try now if you can switch on the video. It's okay, it's fine if you are like able to and if you are comfortable, please switch on your videos. Otherwise, you can leave it. Okay. So I'll hand over to Piyush ma'am. Over to you, Piyush ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Azu. Very good afternoon to everyone because we're going to say evening, it's not till 5 p.m. So if everybody can hear my voice and see me, please give me thumbs up. Can you please all do a thumbs up in a chat box? Quickly, let me see how many chat boxes people are active. Good. Good. Okay. You can see me, you can hear me, no background voice you can hear, I believe. Very good. Zinab, Khalid, iPhone. Whose name is iPhone? I just really want to have a curiosity. Neha. Very good. Very good. Now, without wasting time, let me share. Azu ma'am, please allow me to share. It's saying host have this, so kindly allow me to share.
Please give me.
Sure. So by the time ma'am is allowing me, please let me know from which state of India you guys belong to. Which state of India you belong to?
Ma'am, my name is Abhishek. I am from UP.
You need to write on the chat box. Write on chat box for me.
Piyush ma'am, can you please check if you are able to share
Sure,
the screen now? Because we have given you the rights already.
Yes, I can. Yes, now I can share the screen. Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough. Okay. From UP, Orissa, Kerala, Jharkhand, Okay, Rajasthan, Delhi, very good. Varanasi, I can see MP, I can see Bangalore, Punjab. Wonderful. So all pan-India people are over here. So good afternoon to everyone. This side Miss Piyush Yadav. I'm a master trainer in soft skill. I'm a certified trainer. I'm a corporate trainer as well as soft skill certified soft skill trainer. I had over a 9+ experience in education sector in field of training placement officer as well as soft skill, that is personality development. I'm even an international trainer, corporate trainer too. So welcome everyone for the session today. And without wasting our time, we do go for session. Now I want everybody to kindly be active on a chat box. Mute yourself for a time being. I give plenty of time everyone to ask the questions. So keep your pen and copy all sides. If you have any query, I will just address at the end of the session. Please be active on the chat box, okay? So please tell me whether you can see my screen or not. Quickly, right on the chat box, give me thumbs up if you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? Okay.
Yes.
Let me just close it down. Just 1 second. Okay, I believe everybody can see my screen, right? Let's start with a game. Can you see? Now you have to choose between these two options, that is rather game. Will you go without a TV for a year or go without the junk food for a year? Which one you will choose? And you have to answer me quickly.
Go without TV for a year.
Okay, write down for me. You TV or junk food? Both. You have to no choosing both. You have to choose one. TV, and without even thinking, the first thought comes in your mind, you have to choose it. TV. Okay, let's go for another one. Will you choose a boat or will you choose a plane? Which one you prefer? Boat or a plane? Depth or a height? Plane. No answer for both. Flight, boat. Okay. So do not go for both. Choose one. Okay. Would you rather go for both or this? Would you rather give a speech in front of people you know or give a speech in front of people you don't know? Which one you choose? Speech, you people. A. Many people choosing A options. A. Second, people you don't know, people you know. B. Okay, in front of people I don't know. Okay. Would you be able to choose to breathe under the water or rather you will go to fly through the air? Now, which one you choose? Under the water or fly through the air? Fly. Everybody saying B. That means fly through air. You guys like fly. Now, when it comes to sky is limitless. Limitless that there is no limit of sky. That you want to go beyond the boundaries of something. Okay. And when we say ocean means the depth. That depth of knowledge. A knowledgeable thing that goes in depth that you are exploring that thing. Would you like to work in a group or would you like to work alone? In a group, alone, group, alone, alone, B, A, group. Okay. Would you like to spend a day in an amusement park or would you like to spend a day at a beach? Which one you will prefer? Beach, beach. Okay. Thank you for all the answers. These are the personality depict these questions that what kind of person you are and that observation tell you what kind of skills do you hold. In the upcoming sessions in this, we will learn about it. Okay. Now, we understand the interviews technique first. So, is there anybody, if you haven't given even a once a interview, you write down chat for me, fresher. If you had given, have a experience of giving at least one time of interview, type experience for me. So, type fresher if you haven't given even, your account is zero in the interview. One, two, three interviews you have done, type experience for me. Experienced, experience. Okay, no means fresher. No means fresher. Okay, fresher. So there's a mix of people, which is good. Okay, sure. So for those who are fresher, you should be knowing, and those who have given experience, you already know this. So there's an opening. For example, there's an opening of 10 position. Okay, how many application or resume they have received a company is 291, and they can get a 300 application. They can at least allowed. Out of this, 32 got shortlisted on a phone scroll. So what happened to rest of them? Their profile do not match. They randomly approach. Their skill set do not match, or they might be not able to crack the first round of interview in force. So you remember, there's this always a
मेरा लैपटॉप ले आ तो
Amit, mute yourself. Hmm. So there are the chances that they have to Amit. Kindly mute yourself. Amit.
sorry ma'am, my phone is not working right now.
Okay, let me mute.
Give me
Do
a
not
one
touch
minute.
anything, okay? Then do not touch anything. I muted yourself. So there is the they have not able to crack the phone interviews. Now, suppose you guys are software engineers or maybe technical background, I believe, even a non-tech people are doing the technical upskilling. So from 32, only technical interviews they have cracked is 60. If you're technical people, then it will be coding challenges you were given you that mean on-site test is
Sorry
given.
ma'am, ma'am, sorry,
Amit,
phone.
leave.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
please. Sorry
do
ma'am,
not
my
hold
phone
down.
is not.
Hold down, Amit. Hold down. Okay, someone has muted. Do not touch your mobile. Okay, it will not unmute automatically. Do not touch.
Okay, okay ma'am, okay, okay.
Hmm. Now the coding challenge happens. On-site means face-to-face interview and offer letters given. This is the process. Clear? This is the process of the interview. Now, 61% differ from expectation. Now, when you do a interview, you realize that you wanted a cabin, a chair, a good high amount of salary, and the coding you have learned, that kind of project is you should be doing exactly. Now I want to ask the experienced people because fresher do not have the experience. Do you agree with this point that when you have given the interview, cracked the interview, and enter the company as an employee, you expected to do work, but you are doing something else also? Type yes for me, chat box. If you agree this point. Yes, because there are other kind of apart from hard skill, they are looking for soft skills. For example, team management, negotiation skill, leadership skills, and just to tell you, I take these kind of topics in my corporate trainings. Okay, because these kind of skill, even in experienced people, they demand people should be knowing, and because of this, something project suffer, something company suffer, all these factors apart from your own hard skill, that is knowledge, subject knowledge you have learned from college, that is differ. Now I believe everybody have a LinkedIn account, so 80% of recruiter use LinkedIn to check the candidate. Do you have a LinkedIn account? Type LinkedIn. Where every professional person you will meet on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is not just finding a job, but LinkedIn is all
I think there is some network issue from ma'am sides. Let's wait for 1 minute.
Okay, guys, can you hear me? Can you see my screen? Okay. So I don't know what happened. Maybe it's a technical glitch happened. Okay. So what are the job searching site? One is Naukri.com. Another one is, come on, you should be Indashala, Indeed, Monster, LinkedIn, yeah, Shine, yeah, job portals, companies job portals, Tarek, Founded, Craft Shella, very good. Apna, so you know many kind of Indeed, yeah, jobs. So how do you search a job? One, to campus placement through you search a company from these job portals. What happens? You give a job application. What is a job application? Your resume. Then you communicate with HR communicate with you whether you're shortlisted, whether your interview is there or something, you give your feedback. Once your feedback is done, your interview process has been done. Numbers of interviews you have, maybe one or two or three, depending. Onboarding is known as a term when a company when an employee or any candidate fulfill all the documentation. He got an offer letter, he got an appointment letter. Once everything documentation is approved, he go first day in a office. He get the login ID, password. He got a visiting card. That called a onboarding. The person has been onboarded in the company, and then analysis happened. That means analysis means 6 month, 3 month of performance. On the basis of that you get a promotion. This is how what a candidate experience. ये आपकी journey होगी जो fresher है. Remember this. ठीक है? All clear? Since you guys are fresher and since you guys are experienced also, you should be knowing this. हमें क्या चाहिए as a candidate? What should be keeping in mind? One is professional resume. I believe everybody have a resume. If not, make sure that you have a professional resume. Cover letter. You should be having a cover letter. Now, cover letter is what happened. अब तो नहीं होता लेकिन when we were in a decades ago we were doing MBA, we used to have an envelope and had a cover letter and resume, and we dropped down on the reception desk also. This we have done it, but the internet era just started in our career. So cover letter is a kind of short of letter which tell you about your experience and a set of skills, and a kind of telling that this profile suits me. Okay, so never attach any mail just sending your resume, please find attachment. No, you should be having a cover letter, and we will understand what is cover letter. Okay. Now, pay slip. What is this pay slip? 3 to 6 months. Last 3 month pay slips, that is salary slip, a company gives you on account. या बैंक के स्टेटमेंट्स ले सकते हो. Why? Because suppose you're fighting for a salary कि नहीं सर मुझे तो 40,000 मिलता था, I want a hike of 50,000. So he will say okay, show me 40,000. So how do you show कि उस कंपनी से मुझे 40,000 आपके बैंक स्टेटमेंट्स होती है, कंपनी पे स्लिप देती है. ओके. तो एचआर और इस बार तो मतलब राइट नाउ इट्स लाइक जनरेटेड डैशबोर्ड एआई, सो योर स्लिप गेट ऑन योर emails. So make sure you have 3 to 6 month last pay drawn. Then documentation of previous employment, that means your offer letter, appointment letter, revealing letter, and resignation letter. If you're switching to one company to another, you should be having these. Identity proofs can be PAN card, Aadhaar card, yeah. Pay slip or bank statement can also be agreed, right? So identity proof is PAN card, Aadhaar card, and PAN card, Aadhaar card, and you can have any voter ID or driving license for that. Passport is must because you guys are IT or maybe are IT people also in this group. So you know that in IT, that is US clients and other part of the country from the world, you guys had a project, so you had visa. Sometimes company go for visa per or work permit. Okay, these thing is clear. Even as a fresher, you should be knowing. Experienced people should be also be knowing this. Okay, this is for the fresher people should be knowing what should be knowing. Now, How much time an interview job offer taken? So some offers are received within 24 to 48 hours of interview. So for the fresher who might have attended the campus drive or कभी सोचा कभी hear of this like for example, a campus drive have come, but there's no result has come. There's no list of selection has come, right? So why it's happened? You are not the only person who are looking for a job, right? You're not the only person. They go for many colleges and want to choose the best of the companies. So normal any general interview, if you go out in the terms of you had just suppose from LinkedIn, from Indeed, or you get a call and you have given an interview. So within a 2 to 3 or 4 days, you will get a call whether you get it or not. Okay? If you got selected within 2 days, you will get a call that you are selected for next round. Now, on an average, Glassdoor report said they take almost 23.8 days. That means almost a month sometime it takes. This happened to any experienced person that you have given a interview and it's still waited that you didn't get any reply, or maybe you get a reply after a month or 1.5 months. This happened to any experienced candidate over here? So you have to, no ma'am? Okay. So there are the companies, if there are big companies, especially this happen to big companies when you apply to portal, they take a lot of time if they have the projects. So you have to be a patient level. Some employees do not let candidate know one another. Yeah. This might happen to many experienced people also, that you have given something, an interview someday, and you haven't heard about anything, whether you are in or out the system. This happened many a times. Okay. So they keep it, they might be not good fit for that time, but they keep it so that in next future, if you had any kind of requirement, they can approach you. Okay, this can happen. Average on a college graduate may take 3 weeks. 3 weeks, almost a half a month. Am I clear? All clear till now? Chalo. Now we come to the actual point of interview. Now, what is interview is? Can you do this job? They are looking for your skills, ability, and qualification. Will you do this job? They are looking your interest, attitude, and motivation. How will you fit in the into the organization? They are looking your personality, what kind of person you are. Under these three sentences, your interview actually, this is what interview expect an interviewee should be giving the certain expectation to the company. Now, what is the objective? Verify the information obtained through application of from a test. So whatever you have telling in during the interview, they will cross check your background by asking about your subject knowledge, asking about what internship you have done, asking about certain kind of aptitude test or coding test they have given you. Help to obtain additional information applicable, otherwise not applicable. Give candidate a necessary fact and information of job organization. Help to establish mutual understanding between company and a candidate to build the company image. Okay. For this, the other point will come up. Now, what you have to do, what you want to do is, are you guys able to see my screen? Am I right? Chalo. Know yourself. The first thing you should be doing is to know yourself. Employment object, how it related to position and employee. Okay, you should be knowing on which company you're going, on what profile you're going, and what are the skills demanding, and what are the skills that they are. For example, if you are going for a full stack, what is the basic knowledge you should be knowing, even if you are not a full stack developer. Okay, so at least you should be front end, you should be writing a back end, or you should be strongly in the front end, any kind of program, Python or anything. So you should be knowing. Okay, for example, if you're going for a sales profile, I'm just giving example. So you should be knowing as in sales, have you done a business development, any kind of marketing before prior, or you are you outspoken person? Are you extrovert person that you can go out and convince people? So you should be knowing a position or any profile job is demanding what. Now, another thing is your education background, how it's related and position. Is your education background, that means your hard skill is relevant to the profile you're applying. What happens sometimes you just apply like this because your other friends are applying, and this happened to many youngsters, college people, students, because their friends are applying. You guys also apply, okay? And this happens. This is very common, and sometimes you will think that your friends got cleared, and why don't you get cleared in the interview? Because you might be not be relevant to the profile you are applying. Your work experience is another level, and your ability and skills. For the fresher, your ability and skills will be your internships, what you do, and college projects, major and minor. For the work experience, for the experienced people, will be your past experience, what you have done a job in your past previous company. Clear? Am I clear? Give me thumbs up. It's clear. All right, clear for me. Let me see how many active you guys are. Type clear for me. Clear. Chala. Know your employer. What do they mean by know your employer? That mean about research about the company. Do not go anywhere without the knowing your company. Now, what are the sites where you can know the company? Where do you find that you can know the company about? You should be knowing. How do you check whether this company is genuine or not? Any site? Any site? Okay, I give you. Ambition box. Anybody have heard about ambition box? LinkedIn, Indeed, company website, Glassdoor, uh, previous employer in case of current transaction possible. Yes, yes, Shiza. So these are the companies where you can verify with the, because in this sites which I'm saying, like Ambition, Glassdoor, Indeed, LinkedIn, and company websites, and there are one or two more sites are where the company's employee give the reviews, okay, of the companies, whether it's good or not, maybe Google reviews. So at least you can say, come to know that this company is genuine or not, what these companies go through, or what kind of product it made. Okay, so you can search about. Do not go any just because there's an opening. Let's go and let's give a shot. Do not go. Just search about the company. What exactly? I tell you, no matter what what kind of interview I give. Sometimes because my role of my profile is very different. I'm a BDA salesperson. I'm a placement officer. I'm a soft skill trainer. So I have a 3-4 profile. Okay. So whenever I give an interview to someone, because obviously any experienced people, any senior people will take my interview. So I make sure that I know that person. I go to the LinkedIn profile and search what kind of person is. So you should always be knowing, if you're able to get to who is taking your interview, know about that person, and it should be for which company you're going for an interview. You should be knowing about that person also. I mean that company also. Okay. And another thing is, I give you example. If you go to the interview, walk-in interviews, okay, suppose you're sitting on the and if you haven't read about any company, you randomly went and you find out just in the newspaper one day that you are going for the interview, okay, and you're sitting in a lobby is reception area of the office. What is one thing you will notice? What should one thing you should be knowing if you do not hire any companies, research you haven't done? What is one thing you should be noticing in the company? Ambience. Okay, another option, the environment. Okay, good. Next. And now remember this, if you go for any office interview, dependency office staff, culture. So if you forgot to read about company products, you think it's a renowned company, okay, it's a good company, and you haven't done a research, go to the company and go for the notice board and go for the wall of frame where the awards are given. ठीक है, हर एक कंपनी अपने कंपनी के बारे में कुछ ना कुछ वॉल्स में रखता है, और एक नोटिस बोर्ड हमेशा उनके स्टार्टिंग में रहता है टू शोकास व्हाट दे हैव अचीव. If you have a failed to get the company research, maybe you're too busy, Okay, maybe something happen. Go and search the notice period or go to the corner where the company's all things achievements are given. Okay? Apart from MBs or office culture and everything, go and search the company's office and the mottos and everything written. Sometimes interviewer asks what is the company's motto all about. Now, there are resume. I believe everybody have resume. Type yes if you have a resume. Type no if you haven't have a resume till yet. Thumbs up. That means yes, 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 yes. Okay, quite yes. Okay, yes. Ashish, yes. Swatik, yes. Amit, yes. Okay. No, I can see one no. Atush, thumbs up. Okay. So there are create a customized, there are beautiful resume are going, beautiful themes are going, fantastic theme that can make your interview crack. Now, there's a three resume earlier days that is chronological, functional, and combination. What chronological resume is all about is about the list of work experience in a reserved chronological order, your most recent position. That means जो आपकी बहुत recently अभी for example मैं अभी Stu Valley में काम कर रही हूँ. Stu Valley will be my first, then second and second third. Okay, this and then you come with the uh, your education background. The function resume focus on a relevant skill. So starting में कुछ लोग skills लिख देते हैं. For example, you guys are IT people, front end, back end, then Python, then you can either web development, design, content delivery. You could have to, and then you write down your experience. But today we use a combination of both. So there are a lot of resumes, themes are there. You can find out the rating themes also there. You can find a numbers themes also there. So in resume guide, I can only tell you that we make it more simple rather than making more drastic, fantastic or funky. Nobody is interested. All company portal are ATS system free. What is my ATS system is automatic tracking system. Now it's like, for example, if they had a company had uploaded the GD in the system and you apply through LinkedIn and whatever, then they will match your skills with certain keywords. Okay, that your computer science 2000 2024 pass out, then you will find web design, content designing, full stack, Azure knowledge, like this, and the company matches the profile with the JD, and your resume suck gone. Shortlisted then, if not shortlisted, gone. So make it keywords skills rather than funky or making it look very fantastically blue green. Avoid that. As simple as your resume is, the more the chances of you getting selected. Okay, make it little bit colorful if you want, but do not make high rated one. Like themes are coming because those things do not work in India. If it work for Indian people also, it work for highly experienced people. Okay, low level, mid level, के लिए they do not have kind of things. Okay, so make sure a resume should be very very simple. Now, some tips. There are most common question asked by the interviewer. Tell me about yourself. How do you handle the stress and pressure? What is your greatest weakness? What motivates you? Describe your work style. What are you passionate? Okay. The first question, yes, ma'am, if you want. Okay. Amit, all the question I will take later on. Let me finish, okay? So keep your question queries. I will address every question at the end of my session. These are the most basic question asked about tell me about yourself. Whether you are going for the internship or whether you are going for the company interview, campus drive interview, you should be knowing about tell me about yourself. Now, do not tell about your fathers do, mothers do, or your brothers do, or what you have anything in the background. If you have hotels or a land or farmer, do not. Why they were concerned about your family? Okay, Amit. So they are concerned about you. Are you the person they are looking you to have a kind of set of skill in you? Okay? Are you relevant to the profile I am looking for? So What is come over here? My name is Miss Piyush Yadav. I belong from this, for example, I belong from Pune, Maharashtra. Because I had an experience, so I was sharing my experience number of total years in this. For example, I have a number of total years of 9 years experience in education sector. So someone you guys are, you have to, and so on. You can go. For freshers, what you have to give me the answers. For freshers, you have can we give that my name is so and so. I have completed my graduation in whatever from this university. If you're still doing your graduation, then you will use the word pursuing from this. Uh, then what relevant experience you can show? Because you do not have a work experience, right? So what you can show your internship experience. To tell them that I have done an internship of 30 days, 20 days in this company where I was a job, where I was sorry, where I've been involved in a job profile of maybe a junior assistant or as a software trainee, when which I have learned the software like Python, Java, C, C++, my job and roles and responsibility. Apart from this, I have done a major and minor project in in my college. Okay, and then you tell them what kind of major projects you have done, where I have done this, research on this and this. Clear hai? Then we come to hobbies and interests. Do not tell about your family background, your mother do this, father do this. They don't want to hear you. They want to hear you कि आपने actually सीखा क्या, आपको कितनी hard skill मतलब subject knowledge आती है और कितनी आपको knowledge आती है personal skill की. ये क्वेश्चन क्लियर है. इस क्वेश्चन में अगर आपका ब्लंडर हुआ तो मतलब आपका सारा इंटरव्यू ब्लंडर चला जाएगा. तो टेल मी अबाउट योरसेल्फ, तो आपको एस होना चाहिए, मतलब फिंगर टिप में आपको आपका पता होना चाहिए. ये क्वेश्चन ठीक है? क्लियर एवरीवन? Start discussing your current situation, that means what you're doing, even if you're experienced person or the you're pursuing for them. Work backward by hitting the point strong to your professional journey. Freshers, I have told you, internship, and connect your background, interest and qualification back to the job you are looking. Same internship के लिए अगर आप जाते हो, for example, the minimum question is why you are interested in this internship, what are the strengths and weaknesses, what did you choose the major, what is your accomplishment are you the most proud of. ठीक है. अब हम थोड़ी चीज और elaborate करेंगे. How to respond, why do you want to change the job? This is for the people who are experienced. Emphasis the positive response. Emphasis the market, emphasis the positive response. This, you do not say that my company is bad, my boss is bad, or don't want to work, the culture is bad. You do not say any bad mouth. Never say any bad mouth of any previous company where you have worked. क्यों? क्योंकि वो बोलेंगे कि अगर ये बंदा, ये कैंडिडेट टॉकिंग बैड अबाउट मी, जब वो यहाँ से चला जाएगा, he will talk ill about our company also. So you are giving a negative perspective of yours. Frame your move to the career. See, you can always say that I feel I have shown my all my skills and ability to the company. There's more upskilling to me, and I believe my ability can be enhanced in your organization. So you always say that you're looking for the growth in my career. Apart from salary is another factor जिसके लिए हम switch करते हैं, but आपको हमेशा ऐसे growth of the career बताना चाहिए. Give an external reason for leaving. Do not say any bad mouth of your company. हाउ टू आंसर व्हाई डू यू वांट टू वर्क हियर, ये हमेशा पूछा जाएगा, चाहे वो आप एक्सपीरियंस कैंडिडेट हो, चाहे वो फ्रेशर हो. हम आपको क्यों ले, व्हाई डू यू वांट टू वर्क, हम आप यहाँ काम क्यों करना चाहते हैं. ये दो क्वेश्चन ऑलमोस्ट सेम ही होते हैं. Research the company ahead of time. You should be always researching the company. Every company has mission, vision. You should be understanding them. Align your answer with your profile of your set of skill set. Be specific about why you're good. You can say, sir, you are looking for a job profile. Suppose you're a full stack developer. I have Ace in my front end. I'm still learning my back end. I am very much into the technology centric person who is in a Java or C, C++. And I have done a project similarly, which I feel I'm very fit for this profile. You're looking for set of skills in your one candidate. So you always put your skills and show them the skill set. Emphasis what you can contribute. How does this job interest you? Tailor Tailor your answer to show that role well suited you. Avoid the answer emphatic job first. Do not say कि सर सैलरी ज्यादा मिल रही है इसलिए मैं आ रहा हूँ. भले ही वो चीज अपने मन में रख लेना प्लीज, बस इंटरव्यू के टाइम में ब्लर नहीं करना. यू ऑलवेज टेल अबाउट अ ग्रोथ. Highlight your connection to the company product and mission. That's why company की website पे search करके please vision mission उनका motto पढ़ा करो. Avoid generic answer में yes, no, aha, and like this. Avoid this answer. I don't know. Do not say. Why do you want this job? We already done it, so we will not skip it. How to ask more time to respond? This is for the experienced people. Do not say, I do not know if I want to write. Do not give an uncertainty answer. I'm not sure, I will think about it. अगर आपको नहीं है, अब डाइसी भी है आपका आंसर या आपको करना है नहीं करना है, you can always say that, thank you sir, uh, I look forward for it. Always give a positive response rather than giving a doubtful or uncertain answers. Okay, there's always a scope for negotiation, and you can always ask for deadlines. When till when can I apply? Till when can I apply to this position? Or what is my last deadline to give the answer? You can always politely say that. Now tell me about yourself. Give a minute and read this. Okay, then I will explain. Kindly everybody read. I hope nobody is sleeping. Read it. I'm sorry, the PPT will be not be shared. Okay. Okay. So what is the tell me about I'm an energetic person, effective communicator. So he's saying that he's very enthusiastic person and a good communicator with quick learner is also is showing the skill set. I was also the one of the top student in my batch while I was pursuing BE degree in XY domain. So if you're not even a topper, then it's okay. Okay. I worked on various projects related to software domain which provide me a great deal of technical exposure along with importance of working with teams. So what he is insisting that I have done certain projects. Apart from a project which is subject knowledge, I also understand the soft skills, that is working in a team, collaborating, client satisfaction. I have worked developing various enterprise web applications for helping companies solve problems like insurance, business continuity, market research, analysis. So I believe I'm a good fit for technology centric role in your company. Clear the answer. See, the answers can be anything. Okay, this is just an example. Your answers can be anything. You have to make sure that you are job oriented answer you are giving with a certain skill sets. Okay, for example, communicator, quick learner, team player, uh, technically skill I have, client satisfaction I know, how to handle a business I know the analysis है. So these kind of things you have to know because ये चीजें आपकी in depth होती है. जब आप job करते हैं तो these things ultimately आती है. Now there's a star method, situational stars, action and result. What is star method? For example, tell me about a time when you are not satisfied with your performance. Take a look. Read for 1 minute. So they are giving you a situation. Yeah, they will say, tell me a time where you have performed very well under the pressure. Tell me the time where you think that you the best moment of your life. So they will give you certain tasks, and then you have to give the answer because on that basis of star method. So this question is when I initially joined right after college. So this answer is basically that he recently joined a college from a college he joined the company and he's not able to grasp what is actually happening, so he's keep on depending upon the seniors. Later on he try his level best to do it, he learn the assignment how to do it and take a less minimal help of the others or the senior, in which what make it hard, he had the ownership ability that now he do not need a people or a senior to help. He can do on his own. That means he had a ownership. What happened in this case, that now he will not work under a team, he is able to work alone. So that means he's good and satisfactory. He's capable person to handle more projects alone. When a senior started giving you more project, that means you are the candidate of performance, and if performance increases, the promotion increases, the salary increases. Clear? Hope clear, everyone. Opinion based question. What would you do if you are working under the bad boss? You cannot say मैं मार दूंगा उस बॉस को या मुझे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. ठीक है? You cannot jump in a conclusion. See how beautiful this answer is. Firstly, before jumping the conclusion that boss is bad, I will try my best to understand the personality and get to know what the problem is. So he'll understand about. There are the times when you work with a senior and you do not know why they're after you, है and why there are certain time when, for example, for the freshers and professor, you do not understand why they're after you. They always pinpoint to you. So you understand what is actually the problem is. Okay, if my boss, uh, if I find my boss to be aggressive, then I will make a note of that. I would make him angry and will not avoid, or sorry, and will work on avoiding that. So if I find something I am making mistake, I will try to rectify in my workplace. I make sure that boss is not angry. I will also try asking my colleague how they have worked dealing with him. Obviously, we take a help of colleagues also that things is not working out. What can we do? The boss do not get angry. If all these things will not work, he will go to HR for the best solution that now resolve it. That's why the HR are for these kind of thing also, not for the salary or taking the interviews. So there are the kind of situation, and this is very realistic situation. What happens sometimes, because in this sales profile, I'm just saying marketing is sales, people who you know, friends, family, or brother, sister working with, they are very under pressure, and boss are under pressure, so they keep a subordinate under pressure. You take a help from your seniors or juniors and try to tackle the thing. This is how the work culture is. Work culture is not about you finding out the jobs and doing the what you have learned in a college. Work culture is, apart from this, how you get along with people and have a common goal, and that common goal is company goal, not your personal goal that I have want to buy a car, house. That is another thing. Okay, chalo next. Salary related ये experience लोगों के लिए है. You can give a salary hike that I have a past of experience. I have done kind of projects. I believe my capability is this, and my proportionate proposal is this hike a certain person, and you can always propose the salary related question. Clear? Now, this is you need to understand. Till now, everybody clear? Say clear to me if you guys are clear. Give me thumbs up. You cannot see thumbs up. Okay. Hold on. Good. Hope nobody's sleeping. Okay. Matching skills requirement just for your sake. The communication. If employer needs a communication, say you're a good communicator. How do you say your evidence? What? How do you prove a fresher student that presentation to a class? You can say I had a I have given a presentation on this. I received kind of certification on this. I received an award in this. Your kind of college activity, I just had the anchoring. This is for the fresher students. Experienced people, obviously, your communication will be good because you have gone for long meetings hours or handle a client or crack any kind of project. That's for you. Teamwork, for example, from a coop. What is coop is corporations. Okay, you can say for fresher, you can say playing games, football, basketball, which had a lot of team in it. You can say cricket also. For experience, you already said that you work in a team because you might be having a project. Apart from this, events you have handled in the college, like Tech Fest, you can always give example. If you say you have a leadership quality, class representation, committee, initiative like fundraising for charity, this is our example. You can give any examples. Customer care, working in a supergun or something, any kind of place we have gone where you have handled the customer. It can be any kind of event also. IT, for example, design, web developer, front end, you have the app, you have design, commercial awareness, business pages. So this is relevant. You have to check your needs, GD needs, and you have to give them a proof that this is how you give an example. Okay, interview skill, we quickly go. What men's wear, what's women's wear, that's very important. Okay, you have to be very professional attires. For this is for the ladies. Had a simple suit attires. You can have a corporate suit or you can have a salwar suits as well. Make it not have a funky one. Make it very decently one. For the men's and the girls, do not have a bottle of colognes over yours. Okay, and make it very simple. For men's, again, a corporate tie matching. Do not go for funky. Do not go for sports shoes. Make it groom yourself. Trim your beards, your nails. No perfume or geofull that you put a lawn is going fragrance of that. Okay, these little thing you need to go. Someone asking, this is the previous slides. Standard interview. Would you tell me about yourself? What is your strength and greatest strength, greatest weaknesses? Where do you see after your 5 years? This most common question asked by the interviewer for the fresher. What about the position do you find most appealing? You can say anything. You can CEO, VP, HR, any kind of profile you love to do, or you think that you want into this bar. Why do you want to work in a company? Again, research about the company. Why would you hire? Why should we hire? Again, you have to set a set of skills. Starting the ensures you make sure that you have before the time. Please, अगर 9 बजे की interview है, 9 o'clock you have an interview. Make sure that you have 8:45 you are reach that office premises or whatever the places are there. Do not jump at 9:95. ठीक है. Greet the interviewer with a firm handshake. Handshake करने का भी एक तरीका होता है. Maintain good eye contact. Make sure you are energetic and speak clearly. Now, I give you one trick. एक होता है अगर वर्चुअल इंटरव्यूज जाते हैं तो हाउ टू मेक आई कांटेक्ट द कैमरे का लेंस होता है तो सी टू द कैमरा लेंस, डू नॉट सी अप डाउन. ओके, और दूसरा होता है जब हम फेस टू फेस करते हैं तो वी हैड अ हैबिट ऑफ लुकिंग योर एंड देन थिंकिंग देन वी गिविंग आंसर्स. ओके, तो मेक श्योर दैट यू हैव अ फेस टू फेस. क्या होता है अगर हम इधर उधर देखते तो वी हैव अ लैक ऑफ कॉन्फिडेंट दे थिंक we are nervous and that we do not want to show. 5 most important factor interview consider when you are hiring. Work experience 36%, first impression of the candidate 24, education 12%, professional qualification 10, and references 9. Okay, for experienced people it can be a references, for others it's common for freshers and experienced people. After interview, evaluate the performance, send the thank you note, keep the record of important dates and detail and follow up. It's very important. अगर वहाँ से response नहीं आ रहा है, so you can always mail them, text them. Could you please tell me what is the status of my candidature? I'm waiting. I have given my interview. It can be yes, उनका answer positively या negative दोनों आएगा. ठीक है, दोनों में से एक आ सकता है. How to exit gracefully exit. Tell the thank you for the time. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward it. Always end in a very positive note. ठीक है, कभी भी इंटरव्यू खत्म हो तो थैंक यू सर, आई एम लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू हियरिंग फ्रॉम यू सून, आई एम लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड इट. ठीक है, so always say thank you with very positively. We quickly revise the thing, research the company, practice your answers, go for a star method, prepare with examples, your internship, your experiences, take a resume, one or two. At least you have a 3 photocopies of resume if you're going for walk-ins. No matter if you have end movement में नहीं करना, ठीक है? So always carry even a campus drive. If you're going, take 2 or 3 resume with you, and dress your attire very nicely at least that day. Trim your hair, nails. Do not have a funky makeup, jewelries. उस दिन घर में छोड़ के जाना. Apart from your religious thing, उसको छोड़ के बाकी आप उतार देना. Thank you. Any question? Now I can take any question if you have. You can unmute yourself also. If you are not able to unmute yourself, you can write it down on a chat box. Ma'am, please show the slide once again why this job interests you. Okay. Is there anybody else wants to ask me a question? Any interview question you want to ask me before we end this session? Okay. I don't have many projects. The PPTs will be not be shared, but I will share something to Azu ma'am that she can share with you guys. Okay. Mostly of interview question. Hold on, one by one. Now, okay. Did you like the today's session? Give me thumbs up, and before I take the question, okay. Did you clear it out today's session? Okay, give me thumbs up if you are clear about today's session about the interviews. If you learned something new today, good. Very good. Good. That means you have cleared in the next round, in next phase of your life, whenever you give the interview, you able to crack it out. Okay. Now someone asked me that you do not have many projects. Okay. So if you do not have any projects, so there must be something you have done the internship, है ना. Internship, if I'm not wrong, कॉलेज में 3 internship mandatory होती है for 4 years. Okay, if you are a technical student, and for non-tech, I believe 2 is mandatory and state wise ये differ करती है. So you have to mention हर कॉलेज के फाइनल ईयर में मेजर और माइनर प्रोजेक्ट्स होते ही होते हैं, है ना. Then you have to make it sure. Third is, if you do not have any kind of project, now you start making a project. हायरेक्ट है और काफी ऐसे प्रोजेक्ट्स वेबसाइट्स हैं जहाँ पे आप खुद प्रोजेक्ट करके सबमिट करके आप क्रॉस चेक करवा सकते हो. बस ये चेक कर लेना दोस प्रोजेक्ट वेबसाइट वेरीफाई ऑथेंटिक और नॉट. ठीक है. सो इफ यू डू नॉट हैव अ प्रोजेक्ट, मेक श्योर दैट यू हैव अ ग्रुप ऑफ फ्रेंड्स, देन यू स्टार्ट डूइंग प्रोजेक्ट. एक दो जन से ही मिलके प्रोजेक्ट हो जाता है. अपने प्रोफेसर के पास चले जाइए, टेल हिम दैट यू हैव मेड अ प्रोजेक्ट, यू हैड एनी डाउट, आस्क देम एंड शो ऑन योर रिज्यूमे. A project can be app, a project can be kind of model you have done it. So you can have any kind of projects. Clear hai? Chalo. The next question is right format of resume. There's a lot of resumes for this. Resume can be anything. Make it simple. ठीक है. अगर आप फ्रेशर हो तो 2 पेज से ज्यादा मत बनाना. अब एक्सपीरियंस हो तो 3 पेज चलता है. इसके ऊपर आप रिज्यूमे नहीं बनाना. ठीक है. A perfect resume is like, I tell you, sub objective, work experience. We go for because you're an experienced person, then we have a yeah, work experience person, then what they have done, a job profile, though what kind of skill set are there, they have achievements, extracurriculum activity, and at the end they have a background of education. But for the fresher, it will be like this: your objective, your education background, your internship, your major and minor projects, then your extracurricular activities and achievements, then your hobbies and interests, and then at the end your hereby thank you one. Okay, your personal details. This is the difference between a fresher and a experienced candidate. Now someone asked me, let me just go through. Group discussion. Everybody wants what group discussion? Ma'am, give example of career gap. Okay, hold on. Now one by one. Okay, there's a lot of question is coming before I just skip. I have given many interview. I'm not getting an offer letter. So if you have given an interview, please make sure that where do you lag behind. Certain things क्या होता है, हमें आता है, सब्जेक्ट नॉलेज आती है, वी हैव द टेक्निकल हार्ड स्किल ऑल्सो, सपोज इफ यू आईटी बैकग्राउंड, बट स्टिल यू आर नॉट एबल टू एक्सप्रेस. मे बी एक इंटरव्यू को लग रहा होगा कि आपने वो एक्सप्रेस नहीं कर पा रहे हो, कि आपने बहुत सारा प्रोजेक्ट बनाया है या आपके पास टेक्निकली साउंडली गुड हो आप. सो डू लॉट ऑफ कीप ऑन प्रैक्टिसिंग एंड मेक श्योर दैट इन विच क्वेश्चन you fumble up. Okay, and for everyone in India, good communication is must required in giving. So there should be confident level, and you have to practice n number of time when you're giving the interviews. ठीक है? Lack of students, lot of students lag behind because of communication skill, which is key role. Communication क्यों important है? सिर्फ इंग्लिश बोलना important नहीं होता, अच्छे से एक्सप्रेस करना भी इम्पोर्टेंट होता है। दूसरा चीज, जब आप होते हो तो देर आर पीपल फ्रॉम अदर पार्ट्स ऑफ द वर्ल्ड, अदर पार्ट ऑफ द स्टेट्स हु आर नॉट वेरी नोन टू योर नेटिव लैंग्वेजेस। ठीक है, सो हाउ डू यू कम्युनिकेट, हाउ डू एबल टू एक्सप्रेस? आप हमेशा फ्रेशर नहीं रहेंगे, आप हमेशा एक्सपीरियंस नहीं रहेंगे, आप हमेशा एक साल बढ़ के ही होंगे। सीनियर एक्सपीरियंस पीपल विल बी अ सीनियर वन। ठीक है, एंड द एक्सप्रेशर विल बी 3 months आपने कहीं काम किया तो यू विल काउंट एज एक्सपीरियंस पीपल। ठीक है, सो यू हैव टू मेक श्योर दैट यू हैड एबिलिटी टू हैंडल थिंग्स। नाउ लेट मी गो अनदर टाइम। ओके, वेयर इज माय चैट इज नॉट, सी एक मिनट, हाँ हाँ, होल्ड डाउन। ओके ओके ma'am, for a fresher, I have already given you fresher. I will give a format to ma'am if you can share in a group. Okay. Group discussion. I do not know why you guys are writing group discussion. Do you want a group discussion next class? Then we will take it. Ma'am, I have not done any degree after 12. I did a digital marketing course. I able to, yes, you will able to get a job. Don't worry. See, what happened in career gap example. Just to tell you, आपने 12th किया, आपके पास एक डिजिटल डिप्लोमा का कोर्स किया, दैट मीन यू आर नॉलेजेबल इन डिप्लोमा। ठीक है, और डिजिटल मार्केटिंग ना, आपसे इंटरव्यू सिर्फ डिजिटल मार्केटिंग के बारे में आएगा। अगर आप वो चीज नहीं बता पाए कि एसईओ या सर्च इंजन या डिजिटल मार्केटिंग में आप नहीं इन डेप्थ करें तो आपका इंटरव्यू नहीं होगा, अगर उस चीज की सब्जेक्ट नॉलेज आपके पास नहीं है तो। ठीक है, लेकिन आपने अगर बता दिया कि मैंने ये प्रोजेक्ट किया है, ये इंटर्नशिप किया है, मुझे ये काम आता है, तो आपको कोई भी जॉब लेने से नहीं रोक पाएगा। क्लियर है? So you will get a job. The thing is how well you know your digital marketing subject, that is a question. Career gap. Now for those, Goshika, Goshika, career gap आपका कितने साल का है? Amit, you have done many projects. You celebrate them. Tell them 5 years. Okay. So it okay, 5 years का आपका career gap है. Fair enough. It's not a big deal. You can always say कि whatever you have done a till job. और कोई आपसे पूछे कि career gap क्यों लिया, you can always say due to my personal reason. I believe there was a time I just needed for my family. Now I feel think that it's a high time. I'm upscaling my skill by doing certain courses, and I'm not ready for the market to do a job. ठीक है, तो आप करियर गैप हमेशा नेगेटिव से पॉजिटिव में बता सकते हो। आप कभी किसी को नहीं बोलोगे कि मैम मुझे जॉब नहीं मिल रही है या मेरा क्रैक नहीं हो रहा है। यू ऑलवेज गिव अ पॉजिटिव एंजॉय, एंड फॉर एवरी जॉब इंटरव्यू यू हैव टू लर्न कि मैं अगर आपको मतलब आपने 5 इंटरव्यूज दिए हैं, है ना, सो आप 5 इंटरव्यूज में अगर आपका एक भी क्रैक नहीं हुआ, फॉर एग्जाम्पल ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड वेयर यू आर गोइंग रॉन्ग। क्या आपका सीवी गलत जा रहा है, सीवी में स्किल सेट नहीं दिख रहे हैं, या आपके आंसर्स गलत हो रहे हैं, क्या वो चाह रहे हैं आप क्या एक्सप्रेस कर पा रहे हो क्या? सो यू हैव टू एनालाइज योर ओन थिंग, then you able to find out. ठीक है, now the other person said me ma'am gap के लिए I will take last 2 question more and then we end the session. Okay, hold on now. I have not done a degree. No, this has happened. How can I answer about a career gap in my interview in a way that it doesn't affect my performance? Okay, so I have already explained you the career gap between it. You can always say due to certain personal reason, I have taken a gap. Maybe whatever the reason can be, you can just tell them and then say, "Okay, now I feel like I need a new job and I feel this profile fit for me. Accordingly, I have a skill set of point out the skill set and tell them this happens." Okay, अगर आपका किसी भी कारण कोई भी 1 साल का 2 साल का करियर गैप होता है तो आप हमेशा बोलोगे इस करियर गैप में कि हम आपके आई हैव नॉट डन बिकॉज ड्यू टू माय हेल्थ इश्यू, जो भी आपके इश्यूज हो, बट इन दिस ड्यूरेशन ऑफ टाइम पीरियड आई वाज अपस्केलिंग माय स्किल्स फॉर अ बेटर जॉब वेयर आई हैव डन दिस कोर्स, or done this internship or done this apprenticeship or learn this language, तो उस गैप को पॉजिटिवली कैसे करेंगे कि हम कुछ कोर्स ऐड ऑन कर रहे हैं. हमेशा याद रखना, वो हाईलाइट करना उस ड्यूरेशन में आपने क्या किया. If a candidate goes for a career transition, they will be what? Okay, last question. Okay, they will be considered as a fresher. Yes, sir. Yes, absolutely. For example, if you are a HR person and you're going for full stack or data science analysis, your ability will be as considered in the domain of fresher. But still, you can tailor your answer by saying, "Sir, I am already involved in a corporate world for past 5 to 6 years. I know how to handle the team. I know how to handle negotiation skills. I know how to handle the projects and everything, do the meeting, whatever your kind of thing." And then you can always manipulate. And now I feel like demanding on the market situation, I feel like I should be upgrading my skill and upskill myself in certain domain, and you can always tell them that what kind of projects you have done. So for someone from a non-IT people who is shifting to IT people, so आपका competitor एक IT people है जो 4 साल से इंजीनियरिंग कर रहा है, ठीक है, और उसको मैच करने के लिए आप जो भी कोर्स करते हो, मेक श्योर यू हैव लॉट ऑफ प्रोजेक्ट्स, लाइफ प्रोजेक्ट्स, मेजर प्रोजेक्ट्स, इंटर्नशिप, अपेरेंटिसशिप विच इज इक्विवेलेंट हो जाता है. क्लियर है? तो आपको ये चीज, एक्चुअल चीज आप क्या करते हो वो मायने रखता है. मतलब जो लाइफ टास्क आपने रखते हो. कॉलेज में आप पूरी चीज थ्योरेटिकल पढ़ते हो, बट देयर इज ओनली 3 मंथ का टाइम होता है जो इंटर्नशिप होता है, वो एक्चुअली आप कॉर्पोरेट लाइफ जीते हो, एक्चुअल काम वो करते हो, और उसका पूरा इंटरव्यू उसी बेस पे होता है आपका. एनी मोर लास्ट क्वेश्चन, एल्स वी एंड द सेशन. All good? If everything is clear, right, clear for me, we end the session now. Okay, everything is clear. Thank you so much for coming. Okay, I will share a PDF regarding the Q&A. Okay, Azu ma'am will gonna share with you. I do not understand people who type a group discussion. Are you asking for group discussion or you want a group discussion session? So I do not understand the group discussion. Rest believe I have addressed everything. Okay. So if you do not have anything else, no, I believe I have covered all the questions. Thank you, everyone. Good evening. Shabake, Shubhatri, Sheshe, Kamsamida. May God bless you. See you next time.
So, students, I hope you have enjoyed the workshop. And please drop your feedback in the chat box about the workshop. Like, do you like the workshop? What was the best part of the workshop? We will love to hear from you. Please drop your feedback in the chat box right now. And Piyush ma'am, it was wonderful workshop. Thank you so much for like presenting such a like wonderful workshop for the students.
Thank you.
Students, please quickly give your positive feedback. We are waiting for your feedbacks. What about rest of you? Please quickly give your positive feedback. Thank you all of you for your positive feedback, and we hope like we will bring such workshops for you in future also. And thank you, Piyush ma'am. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you
Bye.
everyone. Thank you,
Bye,
Arzi.
everyone.